This is the LifeSmart 5-person hot tub, a sand-colored rectangular hot tub that I recently got for my backyard. When I started shopping around for an outdoor spa, I honestly didn't know what to expect, especially because I wanted something easy to set up that would actually last longer than just a couple of seasons. After doing a lot of research and talking to friends, I landed on this model. And after a lot of use, I feel like I can give a real quick review that goes beyond just reading specs online. So if you're thinking about adding a hot tub to your home and you're new to all this, my experience might help you decide. First, about the shape and design. The LifeSmart 5-person hot tub is just under 6 feet long and a little over 6 feet wide. That's easily big enough for 5 adults, but it still fits neatly on my patio without dominating the entire space. The exterior is made from this tough polyethylene shell that doesn't feel flimsy at all. Polyethylene is basically a super strong plastic, so it's weather resistant, doesn't fade, and handles rain, snow, and sun without looking beat up. The sand color blends in really nicely and doesn't pick up dirt or water stains as much as darker tubs I've checked out. The overall look is modern and sleek. I think it makes my outdoor area look way more finished, almost like a professional spa. It comes with a black thermal cover that you can fold and lift off pretty easily, which is honestly important when you're dealing with hot water and don't want to mess around too long getting in. One thing that sold me right away was the plug-and-play feature. What this means in simple words is that you don't need to call an electrician or mess around with complicated wiring or setup. It works with a standard 110-volt home outlet. Just plug it in and you're good to go. I had to make sure the outlet was dedicated, which just means don't have a bunch of appliances running from the same spot, but that was easy to set up. This saves a bunch of money up front and makes installation almost stress-free. I did want to mention though, you can also choose to hardwire it to a 220-volt system if you want to make it more energy efficient or if your household needs that for lower heating costs over time. But honestly, for regular home use, the 110-volt system works just fine. Heating it up did take some patience. From my experience, filling the tub and waiting for it to reach a comfortable temperature, somewhere around 98 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, took about 6 hours when I started with cold water. That's normal for most plug-and-play hot tubs, so don't expect instant heat. But after it reaches your favorite temperature, the LifeSmart holds heat surprisingly well, thanks to thick foam insulation and that thermal locking cover. My bills haven't changed much, and I use it almost every night, so I'd say this is a pretty energy-efficient choice. Let me talk about the seats a bit, because seating can make or break a hot tub. The interior is laid out with different zones and built-in seats, including a little raised hill in the middle for your feet. All 5 seats are comfortable, and even though it's called a 5-person tub, 4 adults feel especially roomy, but if everyone likes to sit close, you can fit 5. I'm about 6'3", so I really appreciate that I can sit deep enough to let the hot water reach my shoulders, which isn't always the case with other tubs I've tested. The star feature for me is definitely the jets. The LifeSmart comes with 28 hydrotherapy jets, and in my opinion, that makes all the difference. Hydrotherapy is just a fancy word for using moving water to massage your muscles and help you relax. The jets are positioned around the different seating areas, and you can control the flow using an easy dial. That means you can turn some jets off to boost the pressure from the others if you like a stronger massage on your back or feet. Larger jets usually have more power, while the smaller ones give more of a gentle bubbling feel. I'd recommend this for someone looking for a customizable massage experience. But just know, if you've used higher voltage spas before, the pressure might not match up exactly, but it's still really satisfying after a long day. There's also an Ozonator built in. I didn't even know what an Ozonator did at first. For anyone else who's new, this is a little device inside the tub that helps keep the water clean by reducing the amount of chemicals you have to use. Ozone kills bacteria and keeps the water clear, so you don't need to dump as much chlorine in. I've noticed it really does make the maintenance easier, and water changes are less frequent than with my old hot tub. As for other cool features, the tub comes with multicolor underwater LED lights, which are way more fun than I thought they'd be. You can pick a color, red, blue, pink, clear, purple, or choose a mode that cycles through all of them. It makes evening soaks feel way more relaxing and even a bit fancy. The waterfall is a simple touch, but is honestly soothing to listen to. On top of that, there are cup holders molded right into the tub, although if you're like me and want a spot for your phone or bigger drinks, you might want to grab a little side table made for hot tubs. Now, let's talk about things I wish I'd known. One worry I had was about delivery and getting this giant box into place. LifeSmart delivers curbside, not straight to your patio, so make sure you have a plan for moving it, either with a couple of strong friends or a dolly. I decided to sit it on top of foam padding because I heard it could vibrate a little on certain surfaces. So far, that's helped a lot. Maintenance is simple, but definitely necessary. Filter cleaning is regular work, and balancing the water with test strips and the occasional shock keeps everything looking and smelling fresh. But with the cover on, heat stays in and debris stays out, so cleaning sessions are spaced out. Spending time in this hot tub has definitely changed how I relax at home. From my experience, it's perfect for winding down after work, hanging out with friends, or even just stargazing on a chilly night. I was worried about noise, but the pump and jets are surprisingly quiet. You'll hear water moving and some humming, but nothing too loud to ruin a conversation. Things I'd improve? There's no proper cup holder, at least for bigger cups or bottles. That's a small thing, but when you're soaking for a while, you notice. Also, keep in mind that with 5 adults, the water level rises enough that you might spill over, so I'd keep the water a little lower if everyone's using it at once, then top it off over time. Overall, the LifeSmart 5-person hot tub really delivers on what it promises. Easy setup, solid build, customizable hydrotherapy jets, and low cost to run. It's exactly what I was looking for without going over budget. In conclusion, if you're searching for a hot tub that's easy, spacious, and gives you all the spa-like vibes at home, I'd recommend this for both first-timers and returning hot tub owners looking for a no-fuss model with real comfort. I will leave detailed information about the LifeSmart 5-person hot tub in the comments for your reference. Thank you for watching.